Geeks for Geeks has a challenge for you, the 390 challenge. Choose what you want to learn in 2024 and aim to complete at least 90% of the course in the next 90 days. And if you do that, you get back 90% of what you paid for the course. We believe you can do that. Now all you got to do is commit to your success. Commit with Geeks for Geeks.
Just a minute, guys. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome all of you at the Geeks for Geeks learning platform. In today's session, it's a kind of a marathon session, and what we are exactly trying to do over here, we are trying to cover the maximum number of questions that can be do in the 3 hours. Okay, so what my aim is over here. Okay, the first thing that I want to complete the first, let me know whether my voice is audible or not. Is it audible now? Is my voice is audible and my screen is completely visible to you guys? Is it? Those people who in the chat section, just let me know whether my voice is audible and my screen is visible. Is it fine to you guys? Give me any one thumbs up. Okay. No full screen. Okay, not a full screen. That I can understand. Audible now. The screen will be that much amount only. Okay. It's audible now. Is it audible or not? Just let me know. Audible now. Good. Great. Okay. So basically, what the importance of this session is what I'm trying to say here. So the first thing is we have total 180 minutes. Okay. In 180 minutes, we are trying to cover the 100 questions with the answer. Okay. All the questions will be PYQs. So the first, why we are doing the PYQs, mostly PYQs, okay, and some are from the mostly from the GATE PYQs, okay, GATE PYQs, and some are from the PYQs which are like the question that has asked in, suppose that IITs, okay, GATE, ISRO, Railway, okay, like these examinations, that the Navratna company and Mini Ratna company state board examinations, some questions are from that too. So the entire module has made in such a way that I have configured that one as an easy, medium, and hard configuration, where you will learn all of that. Okay, we are cover every one of these. Okay, now the thing is, either if I'm going to give you the question and you make the solution, that will not, then our 100 question will not complete. So I'm just giving you an idea how the questions will solve. I'm trying to touch each and every topic. I'm trying to touch each and every concept with the relevant concept things too. Okay, and now it's completely your turn. Then you will understand that is my knowledge is sufficient so that I can understand and solve the question, or do I have to learn more? Okay. So let's not waste the time starting our session. Take care. See, the first question is, the sum of a three positive number is 339. If the ratio of a first number to the second number is 3:7, if the and that of the second number to third number is 5:9, then the second to second number is equal to what? Now, the question is saying as a first to second number. Okay, so first to second number, is it given as a 3:7? Whenever you are getting the ratio question, okay, just do one thing. Here is a 5:9. Whenever you are saying the ratios question, it's saying that the first to second number ratio is 3:7 and second to third number ratio is equal to 5:9. Try to make this number is equal so that we can do the comparison part. To making these number equal, I can do one thing. I'm multiplying 5 here and 7 here. Why? Because see, this will be equal to what? 15:35. And this will be equal to 35:63. Any number, I am saying that I have just done the minimum number of a multiplication. You can try any of the number, just make sure this number and this number has a equal value. Okay, you can make any of this. To make these things equal, what is the, we can do the LCM part. Okay, take the LCM part, which number is coming as output, only multiply with that number, that will be the final answer. Or the most simplest way is multiply 5 over here and 7 over here, that will give you the equal number. So first motive is this: 15 is to 35, 35 is to 63. Now this number can be written as a 15 is to 35 is to 63. Okay, something like that. Now question has solved. Okay, see this. Now we have to find out the second number. Okay, so we have solved this number. Our number is this. Okay, as per the question is saying, the number of the three numbers summation is equal to what? 339 given. So let the number is equal to x. So 15x plus 35x plus 63x is equal to what? 339. From here we will find the value of x. Once we have found the value of x, then the first number, second number, third number each can be got obtained from this, because x is equal to 3. So the second number is equal to 35x is equal to 35 into 3, that will be equal to 105. Okay, whatever all questions. Okay, whenever you are doing any ratio or proportion questions, do this thing. Okay, next, 2x plus 7y is to 4x in minus 3y is equal to 8 is to 3. Then x is to y is equal to what? 2x plus 7y is to 4x minus 3y. Okay, this is the ratio given. So whenever the ratio is given, you can do only one thing. See the complexity of the question, why this is important. 4x minus 3y is equal to 8 is to 3. Now if you do the cross multiplication, there will be the ratio coming. Okay, then the ratio will be x and y, you can easily quantify. But we have to find out only x is to y, not the certain amount of x and certain amount of y ratio. Okay, so for that, see this. If the question is coming as a is to b or is to c is to d, in that case you can just apply the direct formula, that is equal to b cross c is equal to a cross d. And I am 100% sure the maximum ratio and proportion question can be solved only on this concept. B cross c is equal to a cross d. Just apply this one and maximum ratio concept problem will be solved. I'm going to give you the explanation as well as the further examples of that too. Okay, now as per the question is saying, this is the equation given: 2x plus 7y is to 4x minus 3y is equal to 8 is to 3. B cross c. Okay, b into c. So if we are just a b c d, a b c d. Okay, so b is equal to what? Our 4x into 3y, and c is equal to our this one value 8. So this value is equal to b cross c, and this value is equal to a cross d. So 2x plus 7y is equal to 4x minus 3y. 4x minus 3y, this is equal to, sorry, 8 is to 3. Okay, assume that this one is a, this one is b, this one is c, this one is d. Apply the formula, that is b cross c is equal to a cross d. Actually this is not a formula, I have just simplified the equation, and in the simplified way, this way we can write that one. Just apply the formula. X is to y is equal to what? 45 is to 46. Sorry, 45 is to 26. That's it. Okay. If anywhere, if anyone has not able to understand the question, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going on my pace. Okay. This question, if the ratio p is to q is equal to 2 is to 3 and q is to r is equal to 3 is to 4, then the ratio of a p plus q is to q plus r is equal to what? Same thing. Two things we have learned. The first thing is to make the q part equal. But here, as we can see, 2 is to 3 and 3 is to 4. Q part is already equal. So this part will not, we don't have to do the LCM part and do the multiplication. The second formula we will apply. That is the a is to b is to c is to d, that formula. We are going to apply that one. Say this. Here, p is to q is to r, we can find out 2 is to 3 is to 4. Okay, so p plus q, q plus r. P plus q. Okay, so basically p is to q is to r is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 4. Okay, so p plus q is to q plus r. Okay, so p plus q is equal to what? P plus q is equal to 5. and Q plus R is equal to 7. Final answer 7. These are the previous year question paper. Okay, if you understand that part now, that it's a much better, okay, because scoring in the GA section is much better than the scoring in other subjects, because it's like, if you remember now, like how these questions can be solved. That's why I have just come up with the PYQs, not a single other topics that I am covering today, only the PYQ, so that you will also get the confidence, okay, this kind of a question they ask. Next, the sum of money will be distributed among the A, B, C, and D in the ratio of a 5:2:3, 4:3. If A get 1,000 rupees more than D, then what is the C share? Okay. Now, simply A, B, C, D share is given like this. Okay, and it's saying that I'm just giving you the attempt of question, like how, if you're looking at the question, see, the sum of money is to be distributed between A, B, C, D in the ratio of 5:2:4:3. Now, since the ratio is given and sum of money is distributed, it means the partial amount of money A, B, C, D will receive. I'm assuming the amount of money they receive is as in the format of x, because this is in the format of a ratio. That's why we can multiply any number to all of them. Okay, so 5x is to 2x is to 4x is to 3x. Okay, now this has given, so I have assumed that the money is distributed in the format of a x. Now, one thing, this is the data. The A get 1,000 rupees more than D. It means the difference between the A and D is equal to what? 1,000. It means that difference between A to D is equal to 1,000. Tell me, guys, if value of A is equal to 5x, value of D is equal to 3x. From here we can find the value of x, and then once we got the value of x, then what is the C share we can also find out, right? This is the actual method to solve the question. Let me show you the full explanation for that. This given as a B, C, D, okay, so that 5x minus 3x is equal to what? 1,000 rupees. It means x is equal to what? 500 rupees. C share is equal to what? 4 into x, that is equal to 4 into 500, that is the 2,000 rupees. Simple. Okay. What is the third proportion? Can you try this question? What is the third proportion for this question? Video getting out of focus. Now it's fine. It's a completely sometime it autofocus when I'm moving the here and there now, then it's completely autofocus. I believe that would be fine. For some time it will get blurry, I believe. I believe now it's fine. It's focusing on me as well as the board. That's why it has a focus issue. Okay. What is the third proportion of 3:3 and 9 and 36? Third proportion, okay. Third proportion is also called as see, we have a 9 and 36 as the first and middle proportion respectively. Then we have to find out the third proportion. It means that once we are writing A is to B is to C, okay, A is to B is given, and we have to find out for the C, okay. So if A is to B, see, A is to B, B is to C can be written as A is to B is to C in this format. So if we can write in this format, can we rewrite this one in this format? Just From the expansion, we can do the reduction. So from reduction, we have to do the expansion. Simple, same thing we are doing and just doing in the reverse way. See this. Now, assuming that we are using the same formula, okay? So we are applying that A cross D is equal to B cross C, A, B, C, and D, okay? On the basis of that, A cross D is equal to B cross C. Here, 9 into 36, 36 into P, just find the value of a P, and that will be the our third proportion. Same thing, like the third proportion and the fourth proportion. These two kind of a question they generally ask. Third proportion question they ask, I believe, before 2015. Now they are asking for the fourth proportion question. Same trick will be applied over here too. Okay. So first proportion, second proportion is not a question. Third proportion question they asked before 2015. Now in 2015, 17, 18, 19, I have seen that the fourth proportion question they has asked. We're also going to solve that part too. Okay. One formula, that's it, one formula. Now, language-based question, they ask once they're giving you the language-based question, make sure that they are giving 1 marks question or 2 marks question. Suppose if there's a 2 marks question, go for it. Suppose it's a 1 marks question, then there will be definitely a tricky point where you need to see that point, because language-based question in the GA section, whenever it's coming, always think that from where we can find out the we can say the hint point. Okay, in the concise way we can say the hint point. Two numbers are in the ratio of a 3:5. If 9 is subtracted from each and the number are so obtained in the ratio of a 12:23, if 3 is added in the smaller section and 7 is added in the other section, other number, then what will be the ratio? Simple thing. Okay, now this kind of a question we have solved in our academics. Once we are making the equation by just adding and subtracting the numerator and denominator, there will be 2 equations, 2 unknown. Simply system of linear equation will be got. See here, according to the question, same thing, the number is given as a 5x and 3x. I'm going to show you again. The number is in the format of a 5x and 3x. If 9 is subtracted from each, the number is obtained in the ratio of, see, 3x, 5x. Saying that if the 9 is subtracted from each, so I'm subtracting 9 from each, that will give the number of a 12:23. If 3 is added to the smaller number and 7 is subtracted to the other number, then there will be the ratio of 1. Okay, if you're solving that part, this ratio can be solved. Okay, now once we are solving, find the value of a x. After that, if 3 is added to the smaller number and 7 is subtracted from the other number, so from here whatever the value will come, 3x value we can find out, 9x value will be can be find out. In that case, we can find out also that which one is the smaller. So 3 is added to the smaller number and 7 is subtracted from the other number. Other number, it means that the greater number. Then we can find out the exact value. Just looking at the process, okay, solving is another thing. I'm solving and you're solving, the process that will be helpful in the examination solving is all are different perspective. But to understand how these questions are exactly solved, that are really important. Say this. And the first and second number is given as, on the basis of that, okay, we have found the value of x. X is equal to 11. So the first number is equal to 33 and second number is equal to 55. Smaller number is equal to 33. Larger number is equal to 55. 3 is added to the smaller number. That means that will make as a 36. And 7 is subtracted in the smaller number. So that will be our 7, 48. So 36 is to 48 is equal to 3 is to 4. That is the final answer for this. Okay. Next. This kind of a question are in the most newest fashion. Okay. Then the data is given in the format of a DI section, that is the tabular chart or pie chart or line chart, and they will ask the question on the basis of a ratio, proportion, percentage, profit, loss, partnership questions. These questions are most recent, so focus on these questions. The DI section is really important, and such kind of a question we are expecting to. A company number of employees and the ratio of a male and female as given. Then the ratio of a number of a male employee in the company to C. Okay, company C, we have to find out for the company C the number of a male employee in the company C to the number of a female employee in the company D. Okay, so male to female ratio we have to find out first. Before that, first we can see that in the company C, total number of employees 360. Okay, total number of employee in this company is 360, and total number of a male to female ratio is equal to 8:7. Total number of employee in our D is equal to 320, and male to female is equal to 11:9. So this question is now easily can be resolved. Okay, because male to female ratio is given, total number of employee given. On the basis of that, we can solve that part. See, total number of employee in the company C, total number of employee in company D is given. Now male to female ratio has given. Now if any ratio has given, suppose if you have to find out for the male to C, male to female ratio is given as a 8:7. So what will be the male? Okay, amount of, that is the number of a male is equal to male upon male plus female. Okay, out of total people, the number of a male will be male upon total number of a male to female. Okay, so that will be 8 upon 8 plus 7. For this question only, female is equal to what? 7 upon 8 plus 7. So I am just using that one. For here only, if we have to find the male, so 11 upon 11 plus 9, 20. And for female is equal to 9 upon 20. Now, since you have got the number of a male to female, then out of total number, you can find the male. Out of total number, you can find the female. Then your question is solved. See the company, in the company, male is equal to what? 192. 360 into 8 by 15. And the female is equal to 320 into 9. Female, you see that is the male part, that is the female part. So 9 upon 20. So that is the 144. Male to female ratio is equal to what? 4:3. Now the question will come in your mind that why this question has asked in the GATE examination. This question has not a difficulty level. GATE not always ask a difficult question. Sometimes they give you such kind of a question which will consume your time. Okay, for solving this question, at least 2 to 3 minutes will be consumed for minimum way. Okay, 3 minutes definitely will be gone. This is also a GATE perspective, how much students are involving their time to solve a particular question, and for that they are only giving you the 1 marks. This is a complicated thing. Now you will not leave that question because you know how to solve, but if the question is getting more than 2 to 3 minutes time, that's also a lost case. But we have to attempt this question in the faster way. That's why you don't have to do this much calculation. Step number 1, step number 2, final step, only one, within 1.5 minutes you will solve that part, because the rough work is also an issue. Rough work is not you do the multiple, you cannot carry the multiple copies to do the rough work. It's also a limited point. Okay, next, I have given you some ratio and proportion concept. Okay, you can see that part. You will just hold the video, okay, from the screen and just go through this. I have written all the formulas, okay, all the theories. These are this. Okay, how to find the first proportion, second proportion is not a question, third proportion, fourth proportion, all the formula is given. I have given all on the screen. Go for it, check it. Okay, how to solve this part, pause the video, take the screenshot and then move forward. Next, let's do some question on the mensuration part. The perimeter of the circle, square and equilateral triangle are equal. Which of the following statement is true? Now the perimeter and area, that the two things are there. There are 2-dimensional picture or 3-dimensional picture. In the 2-dimensional, we have a circle, okay, we have a rectangle, we have a square, right? These are the, we have a triangle. So for that there are two formula. First one is area formula, the second one is perimeter. Okay, these two formula remember for the 2-dimensional. And when the diagram is coming in the 3-dimensional, that is cylinder, okay, that is the cone, okay, hemisphere, okay, something like this. Okay, so in that case, area, the area, volume, okay, then total surface area. These formula remember for the 3-dimensional. So I have also given the formula part 2. In the end of the session, I will give you the slide for that. But remember all this 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional, everything. Okay, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional pictures, area, volume, perimeter, inner perimeter, sorry, I can say inner surface area, outer surface area, total surface area, everything. Okay, now question is saying as the perimeter of the circle, square and equilateral triangle are equal, then which of the following statement is true? Okay, I am going to write this equation. The perimeter of the circle is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, perimeter of the square is equal to 4s, and perimeter of the triangle, okay, the triangle, equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, than 3s. Now what you can do from this equation, you can write the equation from the first column. Now how you can do the first, how you can solve this part? Do one thing, okay, find the relation. Okay, you can make any of the relation, find any of the relation and convert everyone, because the conversion is given as a r, s and s. Okay, all are different thing. I can say that r, s and a, this is not s, suppose this is a dollar, so r, s and dollar, so these all are different thing. We have to make a unique quantity so that we can make the relation. For example, as you can see now, suppose if the train is moving 120 meter per second, okay, and how much distance he can travel in 2 hours. To solve this question, to solve this kind of a question, and the distance is given as a given in the millimeter. What you can do, all the values are given in the different aspect: meter per second, hour, millimeter. So these are three different quantity. What you can do in this, first you convert this one in the hour, in the meter per second to kilometer per hour. Okay, so this and this can match, the value will be coming in the kilometer, and then you convert the kilometer into the millimeter, right? Same thing here, the radius given, s is another quantity and dollar is another quantity, so make the relation between them. How you can make the relation? I can write as a s is equal to what, 2 pi r upon s is equal to 4s is equal to 3a. Okay, so s is equal to 3 by 4a. Okay, so the relation between s and a we have found out. Now the relation between r and a, 2 pi r is equal to 3a. So r is equal to 3a upon 2 pi. So these two relation we have found out. We have found out the relation of first thing is the r is as it is, s to r ratio we have found out, r to a ratio we have found out. Okay, put the same values. Okay, put the same thing in the equations. So the area of a triangle, so area of the triangle will be area of the square is equal to s square. S is equal to what, 3 by 4 whole square. The value is coming as a 0.5625 a square. Area of a circle is equal to 2 pi r square. Okay, 2 pi, and r value is equal to in the format of a, then this value will come. And area of a equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 a square. So this will be root 3 by 4 a square. On the basis of that, we can find out the area of a circle is equal to will be maximum 0.714. Then area of the square will come 0.5625, and then 0.4333 as a square. This will be the area of that. Okay, so circle, square and triangle, this will be, this question has asked in the 2 marks in the GATE examination. It was a good question actually. Okay, next. Now see, going by the this question has asked in the 1 marks actually. Okay, going by the the word are principle and principle, that many hands make lights work. Okay, the school involve all the student of the task. Okay, which of the word is best fill in the word? Now the principle and the principle, the first principle is our how we are working. Okay, like I'm saying now, according to my principle, this should not be happened. Okay, so this is like my theory. And the second principle is that person who manages the school. Okay, so if you remember, if you understood which principle spelling is which one, then you can solve this equation. Okay, I'm not solving that part, you just make the understood that how this question, okay, like which is a principal, okay, who manages a school, whose their spelling is what, and the principal according to my theory, that was the principal thing, what was the spelling of that one, and on the basis of that fill in the blanks and find the answer. Okay, this one is the easy question, I am giving you a hint, you can find out. Okay, here is the answer to, okay, if you are getting confused for that, principal and principal, yet the option number 1 is correct, but you just do on your own. Okay, For example, in the question they have asked three frogs. Three frogs are living in a well. Okay. Now, between them, we have to distribute a bug. Okay. Now, between them, between always use when the person are two. Okay, and among use when the person more than two. It means that when there are more than two frogs are in the well, it means not between will be used, the among will be used. Okay, these are the basic prepositions thing that you also need to go through. Just read your basic manual grammar which you have learned in our 10th 11th 9th these kind of academics. That's it. Okay, basic English grammar. Next, Rahul, Murli, Srinivas, Arun are seated around the square table. Rahul is sitting to the left of Murli, Srinivas is sitting to the right of Arun. Which of the following pair is sitting opposite to each other? Can you solve this question? Can you solve this question, guys? Rahul, Murli, whenever if you are finding any this question, okay, sitting arrangement question, Rahul, Murli, Srinivas, Arun. Okay, so Rahul I am writing as a R, Murli as I am writing as a M, Srinivas as a S, and Arun as a A. Sitting around the square table, Rahul is sitting to the left of Murli. So I am doing one thing. Rahul is sitting to the left of Murli. Okay. So two things are there are two cases possible. Either they all are facing towards the center, or they are facing away from the center. These two cases will be possible. Since it's not mentioned, then I'm assuming that all are facing towards the center. So they are saying Rahul is sitting to the left of Murli. If the Murli is here, then Rahul will be here. Srinivas is sitting right to the Arun. Okay. So Srinivas is sitting right to the Arun. Arun, if Arun is sitting over here, okay, it means that Srinivas is sitting right to the Arun. So R is already here. So it means A could not be here. Okay. Srinivas is sitting to the right of Arun. So it means that Arun should be here and Srinivas should be here. Srinivas should be here. Check this one if it is correct or not. Simple question. Whenever it's given, if it is given, then they are facing towards the center or away from the center, then do something. But if it is not given, then always assume they are all facing towards the center. Okay. The first data is very accurate. The second data is that Srinivas is sitting to the right of Atul. Okay. Sorry, Arul. So Arul, first make sure that where is Arul about to sit. Okay. And then make sure there where is Srinivas is about to sit. From where you can find the answer. At least one question they can easily ask. Now, who are sitting opposite to each other, then on the basis of that you can find the answer part 2. Okay, towards the center. Why don't we consider the case when all of them are different direction, like one is sitting facing center while other is away from? See, this is not possible that some people are sitting away from the center and some people are sitting towards the center, because if the question is not mentioning by for example, if I'm saying so, you have there is a number 2. Okay, so by default we assume that the number 2 is positive. We never assume the number is negative. Okay, likewise, if I'm saying so, the car is moving in the 20 km/h, so boat is moving in the 20 km/h. So we never assume that the boat is going downstream. We always assume that the boat is going upstream. Okay, same ways, once we are solving the question which is based on the sitting arrangement, by default we are assuming there are two kind of a sitting arrangement. The first one is rectangular sitting arrangement. Okay, the second one is our circular sitting arrangement. Okay, so circular sitting arrangement in that case like this. So in that case, what will be the possibility? Either the person will be sitting something like this, okay, or the person are sitting in the corner. And the second way, either the person are sitting away from the center or they all are facing away from the center. Same with the circle. If they are facing towards the center, or they are facing away from the center. So until unless they are not saying away from the center, we are not going to assume. I believe now camera is fine, right? Sometime it's a camera is moving, that's why it's focusing me as well as both simultaneously, that's why it's a blurry thing. So until unless it's not mentioned, we are not going to comment on this. Next. Now, research in the workplace reveal that people work for mainly reason, which is research shows that we are working because of what? Okay, money besides money, money besides money. All are four different things. Here, last S and S is not involved. Here, last S and S is involved. Okay, so besides money, it means that in short, what they are saying that reveal that the people work for many reason. Okay, like people are working for a lot of reason, but the money was not the exact reason. Okay, so this is the actual context of this question. Let's see. Besides is the first, the beside, where S is not involved. It means that aside of or next of. Besides, it means that addition of the apart of. Okay, equation 1, 2 and 3 is incorrect option, and that's why the in our option number 4. Okay, that is the besides money. Okay, it means that the first option, second option, third options, because beside money besides, this is not accurate. Okay, beside money is the accurate thing. Apart from money also, the person can be work just for their motivation, for their joy, or for their ambition. Okay, so this is a kind of a statement that as a relative. Okay, in this the alter conjunction will use besides money. Okay, now most of the student are just do the hit on the method, like okay, maybe this option will be true, but never go like this. If this statement you feel like okay, this statement is correct, then apply for that. Otherwise it will give you the 1/3 marks too. Okay, award-winning study by the group of researchers suggests that the men are as prone to buying impulse as women, but women feel more guilty about shopping. Okay, now the question is saying, as a general idea, award-winning study by the group of researchers, it means that both men and women are buying for the something. Okay, now women feel more guilty about shopping. Now see this, there are the options. Okay, see this. This is defined as in the two statement. Men and women are equally prone for buying the impulse, and women feel more guilty about than men. Okay, option 1, some men and women indulge in buying on impulse. It means that in the option 1 logically inferred for the statement. Okay, but all men and women indulge for buying in the impulse, this is not, because in the group of study they are saying suggests that men are as prone as the women. Okay, but not all. Okay, third, few men also is not an option. Okay, because some is not given, then few is also not given. Okay, and the mini man, this is also got rejected. So our option number 1 is our some man, and option number 2, wait. Okay, let me show you the option again. Some men and women indulge for buying on impulse. All men and women are indulged to buying in the impulse. Okay, few men and this. So this is 100% sure that our statement number 3 and 4. Okay, that cannot be correct. Okay, because few and many given. If you remember now that few and many has a different kind of aspect once we are talking about the statement which are relating to each other. It means that once the one statement is referred to the other statement, in that case, same question that has asked in our once we are solving the Silox questions, some, many, few, all of them, seems like there is no difference, but there are lots of difference. Okay, and since the data is given as in the part of the research, that's why in the research we are just taking for the some people. We are not doing the entire research. We are just picking some part of the people and some part of a men and female, male and female, and doing the research. So first of all, many and all. Okay, few, this is not the considerable. Next, option 1 can be logically inferred. Okay, so option 1, some man. Okay, because we are taking only some part of the people, that's why this one. Okay, next. Now this is the really important thing. question based on our blood relation. Okay. Anyone has any clue with the blood relation, or anyone if they are feeling at that till now is there any issue, they can ask me. Okay. Pointing to a photograph should be female. Okay. Two things I want to tell you. In the blood relation, by name, don't assume that the gender of the person. Surbhi, and if it's mentioned that it's a female, then assume and then go for the female. Otherwise, Shurbi or Sukant, any word is written as a male or female. Never, if it is not revealed by the question, is it a male or female, by the name, you never assume that part. Second, we always solve our blood relation question as a with the help of a tree thing. Okay. For example, suppose this is me. So on my floor, me with my siblings will be here. Okay. All my siblings, all my cousins, all will be on the same floor. Just upper floor, my mother, father, uncle, okay, that maternal uncle, okay, then paternal uncle, all will be over in this floor. Okay. Now above that, there will be grandfather, grandmother, okay, then these are the over that great grandfather, something like this. Below that, my son, children, okay, like the son, daughter, niece, or like nephew. So it's like a generation thing. This is called as our ladder step. Okay, so tree wise configuration. Me and my all siblings are in the same generation. Okay, so same age group, so we are living in the same floor. My upper generation, that is my father, mother, uncle, paternal uncle, maternal uncle, aunt, these all are on the same generation. We are keeping aside from one of them. Okay, above us. Then their father, mother, that will be our grandfather, grandmother, they are all in the same age group, so they will live in the same floor. The below floor, our son, our daughter, okay, niece, nephew, they will sit. Okay, likewise we are going to solve the problem. Now Surbi, so she's female, said he is the only son of my maternal uncle's father. So first Surbi, for that you can write for male and female, just write as a male for M, female for F. I'm writing as a male for plus, female for minus. Okay, so minus, she is a female. He is the only son of, okay, now here break the statement, he is the only son of my maternal uncle father. My maternal uncle, it means that Survi's mother, Surbi mother's, okay, maternal uncle, it means Surbi mother's brother, that will be her maternal uncle. Maternal uncle, it means that from mother's side, my mother's brother will be my maternal uncle, my father's brother will be my paternal uncle. So my maternal uncle's father, basically grandfather. Okay, so Survi's mother's maternal uncle's father. Okay, so my maternal uncle father, he is the only son of my maternal uncle's father. He is the only son of my maternal uncle father. Now can you relate this point? Anyone from the chat section? Anyone? No one? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's focus on our topic now. Now, he is the only son of my maternal uncle father. Now, since we are talking about the pointing to the photograph of a boy, Surbi said, okay, he is the only son of my maternal uncle father. Maternal uncle's father's only son. Okay, so pointing to the photograph, how is Surbi related to that boy? So basically, the relation they are asking for this to that. My maternal uncle father, my maternal uncle father, it means that it is the only son. इनके father की only son ये हो गया brother, okay, and that is her sister, okay. So it means that his father has a one brother, one sister. Now we are talking about the Surbi, okay. So Surbi will be our niece. He is exactly in the Hindi, he is mama, okay. So ये इनके मामा हो गए, so वो इनकी niece हो गई, ठीक है. Break the question and then find the answer. A is the father of B and C. Okay, so B and C, they are siblings, confirm. Okay, their father will be A. So A is positive. We have no idea about the B and C gender, so I am not writing. B is the son of A. So B is the son of A. Okay, but C is not son of A. It means that C is daughter of A. What is the relation between C and A? Okay, so C will be what? Daughter, right? B and C relation, C is our daughter. Okay, next. X introduced Y saying that he is the husband of granddaughter of fathers of my father. How is Y related to X? Okay, so basically X introduced to Y, he is the husband of granddaughter of father of my father. X introduced Y. So first we are talking about the X, father of my father. So X father, X father, father. Okay, I'm breaking this. He is the husband of granddaughter of father of my father. X father, father we have reached. Okay, so they are plus, they are plus. He is the husband of granddaughter of father of my father. So her granddaughter will be something something here. Okay, so granddaughter. Okay, why introduce? He is the husband of. So granddaughter will be here, and he is his husband. Okay. So how is Y related to X? Y related to X, our brother-in-law. Basically, she will be her sister, and then sister's husband will be brother-in-law. Next. Pankaj is the son of Rajesh and Sapna, while Deepa is the only granddaughter of Sheila, who is the mother of Prakash and Sapna. If Prakash is unmarried to the and the brother of the wife, I'm just giving you the flow diagram. Okay, you will get the answer for that. Pankaj is the son of Rajesh and Sapna. So Rajesh and Sapna, they are basically husband wife. So Pankaj is the son. So first Pankaj is their son. Now, while Deepa is the only granddaughter of Sheila, who is the mother of Prakash and Sapna. Okay, so mother of Prakash and Sapna, their mother is equal to, their mother is Sheila. So Sheila is mother, so she will be, okay, minus. Now Rajesh and Sapna, they are husband wife, but Sapna and Prakash, they are bhai bahan. Okay, and Rajesh and Sapna sons is equal to Pankaj is their son. Okay, so if the Prakash is unmarried and the brother of wife Rajesh, if the Prakash is unmarried and is the brother of wife is of Rajesh, so sorry, Pankaj is Rajesh and Sapna, while Deepa is the only granddaughter of Sheila. Okay, it means that Sheila, if the Sheila has two children, one is Prakash, one is Sapna, and since Prakash is unmarried, so Sheila is the Deepa is the only granddaughter. It means that their daughter will be Deepa. Deepa will be their daughter. Okay. If Prakash is unmarried and is the brother of wife of Rajesh, okay, if the brother of wife of Rajesh, then wow, the Pankaj and Rajesh. Now flow chart has mentioned, you can find the answer. The important thing is flow chart only. Sir, aptitude subject is remaining for me. Granddaughter. Okay. Camera is not focusing. Is it camera is bothering you a lot, or guys? ज़्यादा इशू कर रहा है क्या कैमरा? Is it I'm bothering you a lot? Okay. A little bit, just a little bit, because in the middle of the session I cannot remove the camera. So just be with me. A little bit issue can be arise over here, but in the middle of session I cannot also replace the camera. That will take at least 5 to 6 minutes of time. So let's be with it. For some time it's focusing. Actually, it's auto focusing. That's why it's happening. No issue. And that's all. Next. Yet this kind of a question we haven't seen along, but since they have asked, that's why I have given you that question. This is called as an input-output question. Okay. Yet in the GATE examination we haven't seen, but in the other examination we have seen such kind of a question. That's why I have included that part too, because I believe that most of you are not only preparing for the GATE examination. Some of you will also go for the other examinations too. Okay. So we just have to go through the entire kind of a question what they can ask in the examination. That's it. Okay. See this part. In the input, we have given as a 2897 craft machine urge furious 49 38 70 weight 16 brother parent. Okay. So in the machine we are input some data and the output is coming as a stepwise step. And then step is anything than how we have programmed that point. Okay. It means that step could be anything. Likewise, we have programmed that thing. We need to understand that program and then we have to run for it. Now, what they are doing over here is, first they are doing as a brother this and this. So now if I'm saying very carefully, I can see they are focusing brother first. Okay, it means that we have craft, machine, urge, furious, weight and brother. What they are doing over here is, first they have picked which one is alphabetically in the starting order. Craft, machine, urge, it means the C, M, U, F, W and B. The first letter will be B according to alphabet. So first they have written brother. Okay. And in the last, since the last here is parent, but here it's a 16. So the number we have given as a 28, 97, 49, 38, 70 and 16. The lowest number they are writing at the extreme right. So the lowest number is equal to what? 16. After that, whatever the letter is written, 28, 97, craft, machine, urge, furious, 49, 38, 70, weight and parent, because brother has already shuffled. Now this is our new input. Okay. Next arrangement will be, after brother is already here, the craft will be second number to come over here. Okay. And since 16 has done, so the much greater number will be what? 28. Okay. Now 20 has gone. So after brother, craft, 97, craft is already done. Machine, urge, furious, 49, 38, 70, weight, parent, 28 and 16. Great. Now step 2 will be the input for step 3. Brother, craft and furious. Furious is equal to this. And from here, it's a 16, 28, 38. Okay. So 97 machine, urge, 49, 70, weight, parent. Okay. Same step 4 is equal to brother, craft, furious, machine, and from here it will be our 16, 28. Remaining number is as it is. Okay. Step 5, step 6, and final step is like brothers, craft, furious, machine, parent, urge, weight. The first all alphabets are in the one side in the we can say in the dictionary order, and these numbers are in the increasing order. Okay. This is our input. Okay. So like the question has mentioned, we have to solve the next question on the basis of that, like they have used that fashion. How we can solve that part? Now they have given you this question: tank 15, 35, sweet 39, 26, ignite, brush, assumptions, kite 49, 80, 60. What is the position of 49 in the step 3? Now you have to do the all step one by one and then solve this question. If this question is coming in the 1 marks, leave that part, 2 marks, leave that part. Until unless it's not coming for 3 to 4 marks, don't attempt, okay? Because it will take a lot of your time. Question is very easy, but it's the time consuming now. So you have to do on this on. Now question is how it will be go. This will be the input, okay? The first what we are doing, A is the first letter, and out of 49, 80, 60, 15, this is the smallest letter. So first I have written assumption, and second I have written the 15, okay? Step 1 will be the input for step 2. Assumption is done. The next alphabet is equal to what? Brush, okay? So the brush will come, and the next output will be from here, numerics input is equal to 15 to this 26, okay? So 26 will come, okay? Same goes as assumption done, brush done, then ignite will come, okay? So ignite will come, and from here it will be 35 will become. So like this we have to do. At the step number 5, what we are getting as this, okay? So question is saying what? What is the position of 49 in step 3? Step 3 is this: 49 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? From the our right end it's a 6, and from the left end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and from the left end our 8th position, okay? So this is our option given. These are the option. From the right end our given, from the left end our given. These are the option. You can find the answer. Next, which of the following is the 5th element from the left end in the step 5? Step 5, left end 5th element, okay? Left end, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Sweet will be the final answer for this, okay? Now, which of the following is a step 3? A step 3 after that is step 4 arrangement is the option is given. You have already gone this answer, okay? So something like this question they can ask, or they can also ask a question like how many steps it will take to complete the complete step, or if we have just reshuffled all the numbers as a alphabet number, then what will be the position of assumption, what will be the position of a brush or ignite? This kind of a question they ask. Just question are easy, okay, but shuffling, jumbling, many kind of work they are doing. According to that, they are also asking different kind of things too. Next, the total surface area of the cylinder is equal to 9240 if the ratio between the radius to height is given, okay? Then find the difference between the volume to curved surface area of the cylinder. 2 to 3 things you need to remember. First, the surface area or volume of the cylinder you need to know. The surface area is equal to what, okay? The relation is equal to what? Ratio question is given. I have told you how to solve the ratio question. Then you can easily solve. So this is the gate level of a question where they will ask a multiple small concept to make a one good question, okay? Here the ratio and proportion has involved, okay? The cylinder values has involved, okay, and the basic arithmetic has involved. It means that there are 3 simultaneous concepts they are going to check. See, as per the question, they are saying as a total surface area is given, so 2 pi r into r plus s is given, okay? Now, as there is one more thing is given as the radius and height of the cylinder is given. So radius and height is equal to 3 and 7. We can also assume as a 3x and 7x, because once we are solving the ratio and proportion question, either assume x or assume 100. So I have, on the basis of that, r and h value, okay, r is equal to 3x and h value is equal to 7x. From here we can find the value of a x, okay? Once we are solving, we can find the value of a x. We understood what is the radius, what is the height, okay? Now volume is equal to what? Pi r square h. So we will put the value, we get the pi r square h. Curved surface area is equal to 2 pi r h. Difference is equal to what? Their difference we have to find out. So 67914 minus 6468, 61446. This is our difference. Now just do one thing, okay? Once you're solving that part, now remember one thing: to whom we are actually calculating. We are as an output, we are getting as a volume or our surface area, because if the volume is coming, then there will be the centimeter cube output. Okay, if the area is coming as a surface area will be coming. So this thing you also need to remember, the last number, if you are getting the numerics, then their unit number is equal to what? This is also you need to remember. The perimeter of the equilateral triangle is equal to 153. Find the area of the equilateral triangle. 3a is equal to given to root 3 by 4 a square value you need to find out. 3a is equal to what? Given 153. So a is equal to 153 upon 3. That is the one side. So root 3 by 4 a square. That is the equilateral triangle area. Okay. Now, this question has recently asked. Okay. So this is why really important. I believe this is a 2021 question paper of, I believe, aeronautical engineering. Okay. The area of the square is 1 hectare. Find the side of the square. Hectare to meter, meter to decimal, okay, decimal to work square, square unit, okay, and millimeter and decameter, hexameter, okay, these things you are already know. So the basic concept that the hectare, we have no idea what hectare does it mean, okay. It means CGS system, MK system, these all are the word that we have learned in the ones we are learning about the physics. In that case, the hectare are used. Okay, I'm giving you the idea. 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 square meter. That's it. Now, since the area of the square is given, then side of the square, then 1 hectare is equal to 10,000. It means that a square is equal to given 10,000. A is equal to what? 100. This is the actual question. Question was not difficult, but most of the people have no idea what is the ratio, what is the relation between hectare and meter. So in future, in the upcoming exam, once you are about to appear in the examination, remember these relations too. Next. Okay, I believe the question part is missing in this question. Okay, sorry, now this is the question. The width of the path around the square field is given as a 4.5 and the area is given as this. Find the cost of fencing at the rate of 100 rupees per meter square. Now, question, as per the question, the width of the path around the square field. This is the square field. And this is the path, okay. The width of the path around the square field is 4.5. It means that this is given as our 4.5 and this one is given as a 4.5. This one is also given as a 4.5. This one is also given as a 4.5. This is the path around a square. Area is given, okay, the width of the path around the square is given and its area is given. Find the cost of fencing in the field. Cost of fencing, it means that we need to find out the perimeter, right? Suppose if the circle is given, okay, and we need to do the perimeter, or rectangle is given, we need to do the perimeter. It means we need to do the fencing. It means we need to find out the perimeter, okay. Now, if this one is x, okay, that the square part is x. So the total distance from here to here is equal to what? X plus 4.5 plus 4.5. This is the only thing you need to understand. That's it. Okay. So x plus 9. X plus 9 will be this. The width of the path around the square field is 4.5 and its area is given as of 105.75. This is the only thing that you need to do. Now the question is easy now. So basically, x plus 9, okay, that whole square minus the square area whole square. This is given as a 105.75. Once you're solving that part, there is a quadratic equation will come. Okay, once you're solving the quadratic equation, x is equal to coming as a 11.8. I'm directly jumping the answer part. X value is coming as a 11 by 8. Okay. Now, since you have got the value of x, it means that the perimeter is equal to what? For the square part, perimeter is equal to 4 times of side. Okay. So 4 times of 11 by 8. 4 times of 11 by 8. That will be the perimeter. And since the cost is equal to what? 100 rupees. Okay. 100 rupees per. So multiply by 100. This will be the answer. Same type of question they has asked once they are asking for the circle. Once they have asked for the rectangle. Okay. Same kind of a question. This I think 3 years back they have asked this question for this thing. Okay. But only one thing is, remember, once we are doing the fencing, suppose if this is the park of yours. Okay. and if this is the walk area, okay, from here I believe everyone know this one is the walk area and this one is the central park. Okay, now once we are just doing the fencing, okay, fencing will be done on this area. Okay, fencing will be done on this area. So from the entire to this, if I'm removing, sorry, fencing will be done in this area. Okay, so in that case, from entire to this, if I have subtracting, this part will come. Okay, I have done only this, from entire subtracted, this part is coming, and then this will be the final answer. Okay, next, just hold a second, guys. Okay. Next. Okay. Let's see this question. Following table show the distribution of a data 5 village are in the literacy, then there is a question. In the recent fashion, we have seen that the percentage question, profit loss question, ratio and proportion question, partnership question are basically asked in the format of a data interpretation. Okay. Following tables show the distribution of a data of a 5 village in terms of a literacy. Study show following data and answer the following question. This is the village PQRST. Total population is given. The number of percentage literates are given. Illiterates of the percentage of illiterate female are given. The percentage of illiterate male are given. Okay. Since we know the total population, then percentage of literate we can find out. Okay. Suppose the total population is given as a 45,500 and total number of illiterate are 20%. Okay. It means that once we have found out the literate, then in that case, the total number of illiterate we can also find out. Out of total number of illiterate people, percentage of illiterate females are given. So from here we can find out the female, and out of a total illiterate male are given. So we can also find out both. 25% of the illiterate in the village Q become literate. Okay. Then find the ratio of percentage of a literate percentage to illiterate percentage in the Q. See this. For the percentage Q, okay, for the village Q, total number of a population is equal to 35,500. 40% are illiterate. Percentage of illiterate female are 25 and percentage of illiterate male are 40. Now, total number of illiterate people is equal to what? Total number of illiterate is equal to number of illiterate who become literate is equal to what? Who has got converted. Okay, so that will be 25% of this amount, and this has got converted. Okay, so this will be 5325. Total number of literate is equal to what? So this amount, whatever this come, and this is the literate amount. So this will become the 19,525. Okay, the number of literate is equal to what? 75% of this and into 60. So this is the number of literate, and percentage of literate is same as we have to need the percentage and therefore find the percentage. Now for the literate to illiterate, that will be equal to 55% is to 45%. So 55 is to 45. So this will be 11 is to 9. Okay, 11 is to 9 is the final answer. Now on the basis of that, if you are looking at the question was not difficult, but it has lots of calculation. It has already come in the 2 marks question. But what I'm trying to say you, till now I haven't applied any kind of a specific formula, any kind of a specific trick, any kind of a specific super cool formula from where we can solve the question. Okay, or if you are solving the question, then it can be solved very easily. Okay, always I prefer the manual method are really easy. If you are applying any kind of a short trick always apply for the certain level of formula, not all kind of a formula. First thing. Second, if you understand the basics, the manual, okay, then by doing the calculation part fast. Now for you guys, this calculation is not difficult. Okay, over there the calculator will be available, so this calculation will be not difficult for you guys. Only this you have to do. So by doing this one, okay, only you will take maximum 1 minute. Final answer you can get maximum by the 2 minutes. But you need to understand how to approach the problem. That is the main thing that consume a lot of time of yours, right? That's why I'm saying again and again, do the maximum PYQs. We are doing all the PYQs, but again, if there is there anything left, do that part on your own too. Okay, next. For the following table of distribution, same question, same table. Okay, the question has changed. If the 65% of the illiterate females from the village P decided to work for 100 days wages scheme of the government, if the wages given are 600 rupees each, then the total earning of the female. Now, work and wages concept, ratio and proportion concept, okay, percentage concept, DI concept. 4 concepts make this question. Okay, see this. Village P has total number of a population 44,500, percentage of literate 20%, percentage of illiterate 45%, and percentage of illiterate male is equal to what? 30%. So number of illiterate male is equal to total number of illiterate into 45%, that is equal to 4005. Number of illiterate female working, that is equal to our 65% of 4005 is equal to 2603.25. Okay, and since 600 rupees per day they are getting, multiply this amount by 600 rupees, so 1561,950, that will be the total wages obtained by this. And the further question can be asked, suppose if this is the 1 day wages, then what will be the 30 days wages? Okay, for what is the 1 week wages? Okay, this kind of a question. Okay, or sometimes they can give you that the person who start working from the 1st Feb 2024, then what will be the wages for their at the end of the month, how much wages he will expect. Okay, 2024 is a leap year. Okay, so on the basis of that, it will be not 28, it will be 29. Okay, so multiply with the 29, get the final answer for this like this. Okay, sir, can we see the question number 4 please? Which question number? This one, this question. This we have done, this we have done, this we have done. Okay, okay, question 4 from starting ratios. We have to go a lot of back. Okay, beginning of the class. Actually we can if I'm going back now, we will not complete the whole slide. Okay, so if you want to go before that, pause the video, do the previous do the one thing. Okay, pause the video, go previously and find that. Okay, for me it will be difficult because I have to go the entire slide back. Next, Solve the given question and find the answer. This question is given as under root 100x to the power 4 plus 124x to the power 4 plus 7 plus 4 to the power 1 by 2 is equal to minus 4x. 4 under root cube 64y cube plus into 2y plus 19y plus 7 square is equal to 3y plus under root 16 square. If the smallest root of the equation 2 is multiplied by 2, then which of the followings is true? Resultant will be greater than minus 4. Resultant plus 21 into 1 by 2 is equal to multiple of 5. Resultant is less than the smallest root of the equation. At least this question can come at least for the 2 marks, then go for it. Otherwise, leave. Just leave. 100 under root 100 x to the power 4, okay, plus 125 x plus 7x plus 4 to the power 1 by 2 is equal to minus 4x. Okay, so this is equal to 225 x to the power 4. 225 is equal to 15 x square. This will be 15 x square plus 7x plus 2 is equal to minus 4x. From here you can find the x value. Next, under root 64y cube into 2y plus 19y plus 7 square is equal to minus 3y 16y square 16 square. Okay, so this will be 4y, okay, into 2y plus 19y plus 49 is equal to minus 3y plus 40. From here you will get the value of a y. Okay, so we are getting x value is equal to 6 minus 1 by 3 and minus 2 by 5. Okay, y value is equal to minus 9 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Now we have got the value of x and y. The first thing is resultant of greater than minus 4. Okay, so we are checking as the root of this become 2 into minus 9 by 4. This is equal to minus 9 by 2. That is equal to 4 by minus 4.5. Okay, so resultant is greater than minus 4. Resultant is greater than minus 4. This is incorrect statement. Resultant plus 21 into 1 by 2 is equal to multiple of 5. If we are checking that part, this one is also not correct. And resultant is less than the smallest root of the equation. This one is the correct. Okay, so just you have to go for the smallest part. Okay, the basic equation you need to solve, the algebraic equation. Then there is a 3 option given. I believe every one of you have understood that this question is not difficult. This question is just lengthy. Okay, that's it. Next, a hollow cylinder C1 is full of water with the radius of a 14 centimeter and another cylinder C2 with the radius of a 7 centimeter placed inside C1. Okay, it means that hollow cylinder jet C1 has a 14 centimeter radius and C2 has a 7 centimeter radius. C1 will be the greater and C2 will be the smaller. Next, then the quantity of the water then the quantity of water which remain in the cylinder C1 is equal to 9240 centimeter cube. The height of both cylinder is given as the same. If the radius of the cylinder C2 is increased by 3.5 centimeter, the height of both cylinder will be remain same. Then how much quantity of water remain? There is a one. Okay, so I'm just giving you in the another vessel. I am explaining this question. There is a one pot is given and there is another pot is given. Okay, their height is equal to same. Height is equal to same for both of them. Okay, the first one, the radius is equal to given as a 14 for this, and for that the radius is equal to 7. I'm increasing the radius. Okay, once I'm increasing the radius, definitely it will get bigger. Okay, because height is still same, it will get bigger. It will remove more amount of water. Okay, so that's why this question has asked. See, volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Then volume of a C1 minus C2 is given as a 9240. Now simply volume is equal to what? Pi r square h. So pi r square, r value is equal to 14, h value is same. Then again pi r square h. From here we can find the value of h. Okay, Now, new volume of a cylinder, once we are increasing the radius, then radius will be increased by 3.5. Okay, it means that 7 plus 3.5, 10.5. Radius is equal to increase, okay, and height we have found out, because once we are increasing the radius, the height is not changing. In that case, the new volume is equal to 6390. Volume of the first cylinder is equal to 12320. The volume of a new cylinder is equal to what? Our 6390, 6930. Okay, it means that the remaining water is equal to what? The ratio. So 12320 minus 6930. Simply find the answer. I believe no one can say this question is very difficult, but in the examination, most of the people have leave this question because they think this question was difficult. One more time they have asked this kind of a question, but on the over there they have given the rate of increasing. Okay, that was the question that has asked in our maxima minima. Okay, that was a mathematics question, but you can still solve that part. Next, Ria spent 20% of her monthly income on the rent. From the remaining, she spent 5,000 on the flight ticket. Out of remaining, she invested around the insurance premium and savings of the ratio of 3:2. Amount of spent is 4,000 rupees less than the amount. Okay. Before starting this question, I would like to tell you two things. Okay. The first kind of a question is, suppose I am the person, my income is 10,000 rupees. Out of 10,000 rupees, I have, the question is asking that the Mr. Avinash has the income of a 10,000 rupees, monthly income is 10,000 rupees. Out of 10,000 rupees, he used 2,000 rupees as a rent. Okay, so 2,000 rupees as a rent, 1,000 rupees as a traveling. Okay, and the remaining amount, the half of that amount he is using in the other household. Okay, so first we have to do 10,000 minus 2,000 minus 1,000. This amount we have spent, and then remaining 7,000. It means remaining 7,000, half I have done household. It means 3,500 I have left. This much amount I have left. The first kind is question is this. The second kind is that Avinash is earning 10,000 rupees. Okay, now out of that he spent 2,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees in the rent. Okay, now in the remaining amount, okay, in the remaining amount he is using 1/2 amount, and then again it means that whatever the amount I have left, okay, I am reducing that part. And the first thing is I have a net amount, and all the quantity I am reducing from the net amount. This is a two kind of a question. See this question. Ria spent 20% of the monthly salary, 20% of her monthly salary on rent. It means that suppose Ria has rupees 100 rupees salary. It means now what she has left? 80 rupees. From the remaining salary, she spent 5,000 rupees on the flight ticket. It means 80% of the salary, 80% of the salary minus 5,000 rupees. This one has also gone. Okay. Out of the remaining, she invested amount to insurance premium and savings in the ratio of a 3:2. Okay. Then again, amount spent. So this is the consecutive sequentially decreasing point. Okay, where the point is decreasing step by step. Say this. Now, suppose the Ria income is equal to 100%. Okay, so 20% has gone on the, and because 20% is rent, also remaining salary is equal to 80%. Okay, 5,000 is flight ticket, so 80% minus 5,000. This is the flight ticket cost. Now the amount she has investing in the format of a 3 unit and 3:2. Okay, so 3x plus 2x. Okay, 3x is to 2x. This is equal to what? This amount, 80% minus 5,000 rupees. Again, see the question. She spent 5,000 on the flight ticket. Out of the remaining, she invested the amount in the insurance premium and the savings in the ratio of a 3:2. So whatever she has done over here, that the remaining part, after spending all of the money, the remaining part will be the savings. Okay, so 3x plus 2x is equal to what? Our 80% of 80% minus 5,000 rupees. Okay, if we are solving that part, from here we can find the value of x. Okay, once we have found the value of x, that will be in the ratio of 80% minus 5,000 upon 5. Okay, so we have found this part. Now, amount she has invested in the insurance premium is equal to 3 unit. Okay, so 3 times of this part is equal to now 48% minus 3000. Okay, question थोड़ा complicated है, be with me, थोड़ा complicated है. The amount invest in the rent is 4000 less than the amount invested in the insurance premium. ये सबसे important यही था. Now the insurance premium minus 20%, ये amount जो आ रहा है आपका 4000 आ रहा है. This amount is equal to what? So from here we can find the value of a 1%. Once we have got the value of a 1%, it means that, see, 48% minus 3000 minus 20% is equal to 4000. यहाँ से आप 1% की value निकाल लोगे. If you have got the 1% value, then 100% value we can also find. And once you have concluded the 100% value, the answer will be your the net salary you can find out. This is your net salary. Question थोड़ा difficult था. I also assume, I also can say this, but थोड़ा सा इस type of question, please expect those people who are appearing for the GATE examination, please expect only this kind of a question. Next. The total time taken by the boat to go X kilometer upstream. Now, before starting this question, let me tell you, suppose a river is flowing X kilometer per hour. Okay. If the boat, okay, if the boat is moving in this direction, the river is also flowing in this direction in Y kilometer per hour. It means that the boat is actually moving X plus Y kilometer per hour. And suppose if the boat is moving in this direction, it means the relative speed will be y minus x. Okay, so this is the condition that if the relative speed, if we are moving in the same direction along with the current, then the speed will be added. If we are moving opposite, then the speed will be subtracted. Okay. The total time taken by the boat to go X kilometer upstream and then return back to the certain distance in 6 hours. It means that the boat is going in that, okay, and then coming back. Okay, so it's going and then coming. Okay, then total time is taken as a 6 hours. You can also think one thing, that the time is 6 hours and the distance is also same. Okay, it means that suppose the distance is equal to x, so for the boat has traveled 2x. Next, the ratio of a speedboat in the still water to the speed of the stream is 8:1. If the upstream distance is covered 50 km more than the downstream distance covered, and the boat can cover 3x plus 60 km in the still water in 12 hours, then find the value of a x. Let's solve this question. Okay. Suppose if the boat is in the still water is equal to 8k, okay, then the speed of a stream is equal to what, k? This will be 8k and this will be k. Upstream distance x kilometer, okay, and downstream distance x minus 50. Okay. Now, as per the question is saying as the ratio point, because it's going and coming back, it's taking as how much time? 6 hours. Okay. So speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So time is equal to what? Distance upon speed. I am using that formula over here. Time is equal to distance upon speed. I am applying this formula. From here we can find the equation number 1. जो टेंशन होगी इक्वेशन नंबर 1 और 2 को बनाने में होगी, ठीक है. Now second, the boat can cover this much amount, 3x plus 60 km in the still water in 12 hours. सेम जो ऊपर हम लोगों ने 6 आवर के लिए क्रिएट किया है, हम लोगों ने 12 आवर को क्रिएट करना है. From here we can find the equation number 2. Just solve the equation number 2 and equation number 1. Equation number 1 is equal to 16x minus 350 is equal to 378k, and equation number 2 is equal to 3x plus 60. 3x plus 60 is equal to 96k. There is a linear equation, two equation, two unknown. We can find the value of x and k. हमें सिर्फ x की वैल्यू पता करनी थी. So x अपस्ट्रीम डिस्टेंस कितना हो रहा है हमारा? 140 किलोमीटर. That's it. सिंपल. आप एक बोट को मूव करा रहे हो, लेफ्ट राइट मूव करा रहे हो, उसका डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल जो है सेम हो रहा है, उसका टाइम कंज्यूमिंग थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट हो रहा है. सो अपस्ट्रीम जाने में जितना टाइम लग रहा है, डाउन स्ट्रीम जाने में जितना टाइम लग रहा है, बस टाइम क्योंकि गिवन हमारे पास, सो यू कैन आल्सो फाइंड द आंसर. These are some different kind of a question. थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस तो होता है, ठीक है. The difference between the age of father and mother in 3 years as the father is elder than the mother. They married after 3 years and have some after some time a child is born. The average of age of a couple at the time is of their son is the son's birth is 35 years. Find the time after which the child is born if the initial age of a father before marriage was 29 years. Acha. This is the reference point has given. Okay, so by using this reference point, we can find the answer. Let's see. Difference between the father and mother is equal to what? 3 years. And average age of couple at the time of a childbirth is equal to 35 years. And initial age of a father is given as. So since difference between father and mother is equal to 3 years. So suppose if the father age is 29 years, so mother age will be what? Difference is given 3 years. So that will be 26 years. So the mother age will be 26 years. Now father age at the time of marriage, because they have asked for 3 years. Okay. So after 3 years, their father age will be what? 32 years. Okay. And mother age, because mother age after 3 years will be 29 years. Okay. Let the child has born after X years. So child 32 plus X plus 29 plus X, because the average is given. Okay. Divided by 2 is equal to 35. From here, because the average was given in the question C, the average age of couple at the time of their son's birth is equal to 35. After marriage, okay, 32 plus X, 29 plus X, okay, then their average is equal to husband plus wife divided by 2. Their average is equal to 35. ये हमारा average निकल गया. From here you can find the value of X. If the value of X, then it's a 4.5 years. It means that the child is born after 4.5 years. Everywhere, ratio question, percentage question is everywhere. A cylindrical vessel of diameter 24 centimeter is filled with a sufficient quantity of water. The water level increased by amount what if the solid sphere wall is radius. Okay, just tell me one thing. Once we have a bucket, okay, if we have a bucket, and if you have seen that if we are putting mug in that bucket, suppose the bucket is filled with the water, and if we are putting mug in that, suppose the bucket is filled with the water. So suppose if the mug, if we are putting a vessel or mug inside the bucket, so once you see now, once we are putting in that, the water overflow from the bucket, because the amount of a volume that carries by that mug is going to release by the bucket, because it's extracting. Yet we are not removing the water, but we are just putting the pressure by the vessel in the bucket, and that's why the bucket water gets outside the floor. Okay, so it's pouring outside the floor, and this is directly proportional to the amount of volume that can carry by that pushing vessel. Okay, same question they are asking in that. A cylindrical vessel of diameter is given as a sufficient quantity of water. A water level increased by what centimeter when the solid spherical ball of radius is completely immersed in it. It means that when the solid spherical ball is completely immersed in cylindrical vessel, it means that that volume that contained by the spherical ball and that amount of water has increased is directly proportional to the volume carried by that spherical ball. Okay, so to solve this question, volume of a cylindrical vessel after immersion of a ball. Okay, so volume of the cylindrical vessel after immersion of a ball minus volume of a cylindrical vessel before immersion of the ball is equal to the volume of a spherical ball. If we are removing from the spherical ball, okay, if the volume of a spherical ball and if the volume that vessels which contain the spherical ball, if we got the difference, we got the value of a volume of a spherical ball. So pi r square h plus x plus minus pi r square h is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. We are just supposing that the water level has increased by x centimeter. It means that height plus x, okay, and radius is equal to r centimeter. So pi r square h is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. We are applying that part. Okay, from here we got the option 108x is equal to r cube. Now once we have got, because we have two unknown one equation, so we cannot solve that part. That's why we will start with our option part. Put the values, okay, put the value in the option, check whether if the value is coming accurate or not. Okay, if in that equation 108 108x is equal to rq, if we are putting for the x value, just put the value of x or just put the value of rq. If we are putting for that, if we are think that the LHS is equal to RHS, that option will be correct. Okay, so as per this, the option B is correct, option C is correct. There are multiple options correct for that. So option B is correct, option C is correct, option D is not correct. Okay, so B and C. Okay, so option B and C is the correct option. You can apply for that. Okay, next. Madhuri traveled 14 km westward and turned left side. Okay, so if there is nothing given, then we assume that the Madhuri is standing on the origin. Okay, east, west, north, south. Madhuri traveled 14 km westward. So Madhuri is basically travel 14 km west direction, 14 km. Then turn left, okay, and walk travel 6 km. She turned left, turned 6 km. And for then she turned left and followed 26 km. It means that now she's facing on the south side, and you need to assume where this side is actually. Okay, so now she's turned left and walking 26 kilometers. So 26 kilometer will be facing this side. Okay, so 14 plus 12, 14 kilometer and 12 kilometer. Now she is facing on the east direction. Okay, 26 kilometer. How far Madhuri from the starting point? So this is the starting point and this is the final point. This will be what? This is 6 kilometer. This is 6 kilometer. This is 12 kilometer. Use the Pythagoras theorem. This will be 6 square plus 12 square. Okay, this will be the final answer for that. The detailed solution has given like this. Okay, you can check your answers too. Next, Virat goes to the supermarket to in the store to buy fruit. He enter in the market. Chalo, let's make a diagram for that. Suppose the Virat is in the here only. He entered the market and turned left and turned his right. Okay. Suppose the Virat, if it is not mentioned anything, I am assuming that Virat is facing north side. Okay. Always assume that positive side. Either you can assume what east side or north side. Standardly, we always assume for the north side. So suppose if I'm imagining that he is facing on the north side, this is our east, this is our west, this is our north, and this is our south. Okay, now he entered in the market, turned right and walked 7 kilometers. So he entered in the market, since he's facing in the north direction, then he walks 7 kilometers. 7 kilometer. Sorry, 7 meter. And take oranges. Okay, from here he take the oranges. Then he turned left and walked 3 kilometers. Then he turned left and he walked 3 meters. Okay, he take the peaches. From here he take the peaches. Again he turned left, which is towards the west direction. Okay, now here you will get the idea. Suppose if you have imagined for the east direction, here it will get the contradictory. Okay, that's why then you have to do the another diagram for our north direction facing. Now once he's taking the again he's taking left and which is towards the west direction and walk 7 kilometers. Now he's just doing the 7 meter here and he's coming here only. Walk 7 meters. Okay, then again he turned left, which is towards the west. Walk 7 meters to take the papayas. From here he take the papayas. Okay, again he turned his right and look at guava. Okay, again he turned right, look for the guava, which is 8 meters away from him. Okay, so here is for guava. Okay, he took the guava and moved to the right. Okay, and walked 7 meters and stop at the counter building. Now here again he moved his right. Okay, how much? And he took the move and right 7 meters. Okay, so he came over 7 meters. Okay, now in this direction. Okay, so this is our generally diagram. First he took this he entered in the market, He went 7 meters towards the east direction. Then he took the left turn. Okay, go for this 3 meters. Then again left. Okay, then 7 meters. Then up. Then here. So finally, it's here only. As per the question, they are saying, how far is papaya from the starting point? Then papaya. How far is papaya from the starting point? Papaya is here only. Okay, so starting point from papaya is equal to what? Our this point. Okay, so 3 meter is basically papaya is here. So 3 meter is away from this. Option number 1 is correct. In which direction does Virat moving for billing? Okay, in which direction Virat is moving for billing? Virat is moving in which direction? East direction. Can you see this part? Virat is moving for which direction? East direction. Okay, so our east will be answer. Next. Okay, यही दो question थे. Next, if I means east, this question is something like this. We can also refer as alphanumeric. Okay, this means west, this means north, and this means south. Okay, then what they are saying as per this question, what they are saying, a man started from point X. Okay, let me show you the diagram for that. Then the question will be very easy. A man started from point X, moved toward the east direction. Okay, so again, this man is suppose here. He started from point X and moved east. Okay, so he's moving in this direction. After walking at the distance of a 20 meter, he walked right turn. So 20 meter walked here and took the right turn. Okay, and then again 20 meter. Okay, so 20 meter again. He took the right turn and walked 20 meter, and then he took the left turn and walked 15 meter. Again, he took the left turn and walked 15 meter. Okay, then after he took the right turn and walked 15 meter more. Okay, then again he took the right turn and walked 15 meter more. In which direction is the man is facing now? Okay, is man is facing towards the east, west, north, south. Okay, this one is the south, so exactly he's facing in the south direction. Okay, you can check the answer for that. The man is facing in the south direction. Now, a fine morning, in his morning walk, Kapil noticed Sita who she was doing the Surya Namaskar facing rising sun. Okay, it means that suppose the sun is here, so Sita will be here. So sun will be in the sun is suppose the sun is coming from the east direction. So my face will be in the west direction. That's why after that I can counter that part. Okay, so I'm just in front of east. It means that my face is towards the west direction. Okay. One fine morning, on his morning walk, Kapil noticed Sita. She was doing Surya Namaskar facing rising sun. He went to her, greet her, good morning, and took the left turn. Okay, then in which direction he is walking? Now suppose this camera is sun. Okay, and I'm just in front of him. I'm talking. So basically, this camera is raised from the east direction. Okay, and I'm just facing the camera like I'm facing the sun. It means that I am facing towards the west direction. A person who's coming towards me, okay, it means he is coming. If he is coming, so this is the diagram. Okay, this one is east, this one is west, this one is north, and this one is south. So east, that she is in this direction. Okay, a person who is coming from this direction. Okay, after greeting her, he took the left turn. He took the left turn. Now he's moving in which direction? South direction. Paper folding concept. Okay. Now, this is completely based on your imagination, how much you can imagine and how much you can do this. This is completely based on your imagination. See this part. A paper is folding. Okay, a paper is folding in this way. Okay, if the paper is folding in that way, then in that case, what will happen? This arrow will be overlapped to this arrow. Okay, so the final answer for that. This will be not answer. This cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. Completely imagination. Imagine. Just imagine. No tricks. If this bubble is coming here, it means that 2 is already here, okay, and 1 will also come, okay. In that case, what will happen? Definitely this will come here only. See this, one bubble will become here only, and this will become here and here, okay. On the basis of that, this option is looking as a correct. See this one, option number B looks as a correct option, okay. Next, see this one. If this part we are overlapping from here only, okay, so this circle will not interrupt, okay, this circle will be as it is, okay. Now what we have to do, we are doing turning like this, okay, we are folding paper like this. In that case, what will happen, this whole circle will be coming here, okay. So circle is as it is come in that way, okay, and then this part, this half circle will be reflecting to here, okay. So once this half circle will come now, it's coming like this. So something like this diagram will formatted, okay. Now paper cutting thing. You are cutting the paper and finally you're making the hole like this. Now can you see, once we are opening the paper, this part will be coming again and this double dot will be coming again. Now just imagine that in the 1 quarter there are 2 double dots here and 4 dots are here in 1 quarter, okay. It means that once we are opening in the 4 times, there will be, this will be 8 times and this will be 16 times, okay. So on the basis of that, this will be definitely not an option, okay. Now check which one is coming as a, since this is the elliptical shape and this is the circular shape, so this will be not an option. The dots will be here 4, it means it should be 16, okay. Here it's not coming 16, it is not an option. This seems like correct, okay. So this will be the option. This will be the 8 dots and 16 circulars, okay. So this will be the option. Again same thing, there is a, in the 1 quarter there are 2 dots, okay. So in the next quarter there will be 4 dots, okay. In the next quarter it means 1/2, 4 dots, it means full will be, if we are talking about the full, there will be 8 circle and this will be the complete like this. So complete circle and 8 circle. So for that there is a complete circle and 8 circle. This is not okay. 1-2 question will be alphanumeric coding. Alphanumeric coding is not a difficult question, they are very easy question. See this part. If this question has given, there is, why this is called as a alphanumeric coding, because there is a alphabets, okay, there is a numerics also involved in that. Now as per the question is saying, if all the vowels are skipped from the series, okay, then which will of the following will be the third to the left of 10th element from the right end? Now all vowels are dropped, it means I am dropping U, okay, then I am dropping A, then I am dropping I, then I am dropping E. All the vowels are dropped. Now if all the vowels are skipped from the series, then which of the following will be the third to the left of 10th element from the right end? So 10th element from the right end will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th element from the right end we have got. Now the question is saying as third to the left, okay. So third to the left, the third left will be F, okay. So the answer for this question will be F. सिंपल क्वेश्चन, ये ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं होते हैं, आंसर आपके सामने होता है, सो आपको ज्यादा डिफिकल्टी नहीं होती है. सीरीज के क्वेश्चन ये भी होते हैं 907, 907, 891, 8811, 1067. You need to check the behavior whether their series are increasing or decreasing. There are 4 kind of a series is possible. Either series will go something like this, it's a step increasing. Here the positive addition is done, okay, or the series will go something like this. Here the subtraction is done. Either the series will go like this, okay, so multiplication is done or the series will decrease like this. So division will come. Okay, so this two kind of series are possible. Either the small increment will done, then in that case positive addition is done, small decrease is done, subtraction. बहुत तेजी से इंक्रीज कर रहा है एक्सपोनेंशियली, मल्टीप्लिकेशन का केस है, बहुत तेजी से डिक्रीज कर रहा है तो एक्सपोनेंशियली वो मल्टीप्लिकेशन वो डिक्रीज का केस है, ठीक है, डिवीजन का। सो क्वेश्चन में इसमें सीधे सीधे था, ठीक है, पैटर्न्स जो है ये दिस इज कंप्लीटली बेस्ड ऑन, इट्स का कोई ट्रिक नहीं होता है, ये आपको कंप्लीटली समझना होगा कि क्या ये इंक्रीज हो रहा है या डिक्रीज हो रहा है। आई हैव गिवन अ सर्टेन क्वेश्चंस, व्हेनेवर जैसे देखो 0.5 आ रहा है ना, इट मींस दैट डेफिनेटली इसमें 0.5 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, ठीक है, डेफिनेटली आंख बंद करके भरोसा रखो। देखो इसमें क्या हो रहा है, हमारे 0.5 का मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो गया, बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ दैट 0.125 0.5 0.25 is coming. Okay, if h is equal to 8 and hat is equal to 29, find the box. Okay, I have done what exactly, ये जो इनके नंबर वैल्यू होते हैं, h for 8, a for alphabetically order, this is coming as a 29. Okay, it means that if hat is equal to that, then box just additional value करके add कर लो. Now once you are going in the examination ना, आपको ये चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल a b to z आप ये सब पहले ही बना के रख लो, ओके, ताकि आपका एग्जाम में टाइम जो है कंज्यूम ना हो। फॉरवर्ड एंड रिवर्स ऑर्डर में ए टू जेड की वो बना लैडर बना लेना, जब ऐसे क्वेश्चन आएंगे तो आपको सीधे वो पेज ओपन करना है और आपका पूरा का पूरा टाइम जो है सेव हो जाएगा। If constable is coded as 91, then code for the stable is equal to what? ठीक है, तो सेम है, अगर कांस्टेबल की कोड ऐसे हो रही है सो स्टेबल की कोड वहां पर ऐसे हो गई। सब प्लेस वैल्यू लिख के हम लोगों ने आंसर निकाल लिया। इन द सर्टेन लैंग्वेज ट्रायंगल इज रिटन एज अ एस क्यू एच जेड एम एफ जे, जब इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन होते हैं ना, सो राइट लाइक दिस, टी आर आई ए एन जी एल ई, ट्रायंगल, ठीक है, उसके नीचे एस क्यू एच जेड एस क्यू एच जेड एम एफ के डी एम एफ के डी। ओके, अब वंस यू आर लुकिंग एट दिस ना, आप अगर ध्यान से देखोगे, सो पी क्यू आर एस टी क्यू आर जी एच आई, ओके, जेड नेक्स्ट ए, ओके, एम एन एफ जी, ओके, के, okay, then kd, okay, so it means that there are some relations are possible here. Okay, in that case we are making the relation, सब में से अगर हम लोग एक एक माइनस कर रहे हैं so we are getting the relation, so same जब नेक्स्ट वाला आएगा उससे एक एक माइनस कर दो या एक एक अप कर दो, आपका आंसर फाइनल आ जाएगा। सेम फायरवुड, ओके, सी एफ आई आर ई डब्ल्यू डबल ओ डी, फायरवुड, ई आर आई एफ डी डबल ओ डब्ल्यू। ध्यान से देखोगे तो इसको इन्होंने हाफ में ब्रेक कर दिया, ई को यहां कर दिया, एफ को यहां कर दिया, आर आई का प्लेस चेंज कर दिया, सेम डब्ल्यू यहां, डी यहां, यू यू ओ का प्लेस चेंज कर दिया। अब नेक्स्ट आपका क्या है, आपके पास फ्रैक्शन है, सेम आप ऐसे क्रिएट कर लो, फ्रैक्शन का हमारा जो है ऐसा क्रिएट हो जाएगा। ओके, नाउ एक ही मैं इस पे क्वेश्चन बताऊंगा, ठीक है, आप इस पे ध्यान से देखना। गुड टाइम टू बाय, अब ऐसा लिखा हुआ है ना, सबसे पहले सारे वेरिएबल्स लिख लो, गुड टाइम टू बाय, गुड टाइम टू बाय, इन्वेस्ट मनी एंड टाइम, इन्वेस्ट मनी एंड हो गया, टाइम हो चुका है हमारे पास, बाय गुड स्टफ ओनली, ओके, सो बाय हो चुका है, गुड हो चुका है, स्टफ ओनली नहीं हुआ है, सो ओनली लिख लिया हमने। नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स आई एम राइटिंग, ओनली वर्क एंड मनी, ओनली डन है, वर्क डन है, ओनली वर्क एंड मनी, ओनली वर्क एंड मनी, ओके, ये हो गया हमारा। नाउ check for the statement, good is available in statement number, I am marking as a statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. Good is marking in statement 1 and statement 3rd. Okay. So which code is common? SY is not here, BO is here. So good can be coded as a BO. Again, next check. NJ is not here, KW here. So either BO or KW. ठीक है. Time is available in statement 1, statement 2. Okay. So which one is coded as a equal? क्या हो रहा है? SY दोनों में common है. So we will write SY. BO is not available, NJ is not available, KW is not available. It means ये चीज जो कंफर्म हो गया कि SY का कोड क्या हो गया? टाइम हो गया. SY हमारा जो है कोडेड हो गया. Then 2 is like 2 हमारे पास नहीं पता है. बाय की कोड क्या है? बाय हमारा स्टेटमेंट नंबर 1 में है, बाय हमारा स्टेटमेंट नंबर 3 में है. स्टेटमेंट नंबर 1 और 3 का कॉमन क्या रहा है? BO और KW. अभी हमें नहीं पता है कि which one has a BO and which one has a KW. So SY taken, BO taken, KW taken. So बचा क्या? 2 के लिए क्या बचा? NJ बचा. ऐसे कोड करते हैं. ठीक है. जो जो कोड्स हमारे रिमेनिंग रह रहे हैं उनको हम लोग बस लिखते जाएंगे एज इट इज और हमारा कोड ऐसे ही होता जाएगा. ठीक है. ये आपके सामने मैंने लिख के रख दिया है. ये पूरा बना होके आप इसके थ्रू इसका आंसर निकाल सकते हैं. ठीक. नेक्स्ट ये सेम है. ठीक है. सेम ये अल्फा न्यूमेरिक सीरीज के ही होते हैं. इनका भी सेम ही कॉन्सेप्ट होता है. इसमें बस एक कंडीशन दी होती है. जैसे देखो लेटर क्या दे रखा है? DBM दे रखा है ना. DMBNIA कुछ ऐसा दे रखा है. अब केस देखो कह रखा है क्या कि इफ द फर्स्ट लेटर इज कॉन्सोनेंट एंड द लास्ट लेटर इज वॉवेल देन बोथ आर कोडेड एज अ कोड फॉर वॉवेल. It means that DMBNIA, the first letter is consonant and last letter is vowel, then the both will be coded as a vowel. A का कोड कितना दे रखा हमारे पास? A का 2 है कोड और D को भी हम लोग 2 ही कोड करेंगे. M की कोड क्या है हमारा? @ B का कोड कितना है हमारे पास? 9. N का कोड कितना हमारे पास? परसेंटेज. एंड I का कोड कितना हमारे पास? हैश. ऐसे क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है. तो थोड़ा इन चीजों पर भी प्रैक्टिस कर लेना. दिस क्वेश्चन इज आल्सो रियली इजी क्वेश्चंस. Just a minute. ओके. ये सारे उसी के क्वेश्चंस हैं. दिस वन इज द सेम जैसे हम लोगों ने किया था अभी. अल्फा न्यूमेरिक सीरीज का क्वेश्चन है. सो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस जो है मैं धीरे धीरे बढ़ा के दिखा रहा हूँ. सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट का क्वेश्चन वी हैव डन. ठीक है. सो वी आर नॉट डूइंग सो. एंड इन द सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट इधर जो है या तो सर्कुलर सिटिंग होगा या रेक्टेंगुलर सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट होगा या फिर लाइन सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट होगा. सब में एक ही चीज करना है. बस आपको डायग्राम्स बना के चेक करना है. ठीक है. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस हो गए. इनइक्वालिटी का एक ये लास्ट कॉन्सेप्ट है. इसको बता के मैं सेशन एंड करूंगा. अप्रोक्सीमेटली वी हैव डन एनफ क्वेश्चन फॉर डे. ये देखो इनइक्वालिटी में सीधा सीधा होता है ये ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू लेस देन और इक्वल टू. ठीक है. रिलेशन जब भी फॉर्मेट होता है सो रिलेशन ओनली फॉर्मेटेड लाइक दिस एंड दिस एंड दिस. सो रिलेशन ऑलवेज फॉर्मेटेड लाइक दिस. Then this floor has not a mutual relation. अगर आप बोलोगे कि this and this का relation होगा, नहीं possible है. Any number, suppose there is a number, suppose if there is this, okay, so या तो ये amount इससे बड़ी होगी या फिर ये amount इससे बड़ी होगी या फिर ये दोनों बराबर होंगे. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि ये amount इससे बड़ी भी हो, ठीक है, और इससे छोटी भी हो. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. So likewise, any number could be either greater than or equal to, okay, or less than. These three quantity are always mentioned. So relation हमेशा ऐसे ही फॉर्मेट होगा. प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर में 1 2 3 1 2 3. n greater than r less than or equal to s less than t is equal to m greater than v है. ठीक है. Which of the following expression is true? So अब इसमें देखना हमें r is equal to v है क्या. अब r to v आप चेक करोगे ना तो देखो यहाँ लेस देन और इक्वल टू है, यहाँ पर ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू है. लेस देन और इक्वल टू ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू रिलेशन कैन नॉट बी पॉसिबल. आंख बंद करके कैंसिल करो. n to t यहाँ देखो यहाँ पे क्या है, इनके बीच के साइंस चेक करो. अपर फ्लोर और लोअर फ्लोर के साइंस आ रहे हैं, सो इट मींस ये भी बाय डिफॉल्ट कैंसिल। सिंगल फ्लोर ऑप्शंस विल बी देयर, या तो ऑप्शन ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू हो, या फिर लेस देन और इक्वल टू हो। थर्ड, m greater than r. Okay, if I'm talking about m greater than r, so r s t is equal to m. Okay, so m greater than r, यहां पर क्या रहा, लेस देन और इक्वल टू, लेस देन इक्वल टू, लेस देन और इक्वल टू, लेस देन इक्वल टू। इट मींस प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर में ये हो जाएगा, सो हमारा ये ऑप्शन करेक्ट हो गया। एस और वी के बीच में लेस देन और ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू, अपर फ्लोर लोअर फ्लोर का रिलेशन, आगे चेक ही मत करो, सीधे कैंसिल करो, आंसर गलत है। इसमें देखो Q और T के बीच का रिलेशन देखना है, सो Q एंड T, यहां पर क्या आ रहा है हमारे पास, T ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू M ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू J इज इक्वल टू Q। ओके, सो बाय डिफॉल्ट T ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू Q होगा, ठीक है। सो ऑप्शन नंबर 1 इज करेक्ट। J to S रिलेशन चेक करना है, so J to S, so J is equal to Q greater than or greater than F greater than S, so this equation is also true. So both condition हमारे satisfy हो रहे हैं। H to E का देखना है, so H से E के बीच का रिलेशन देखना है, सॉरी U to E का रिलेशन देखना है, ठीक है। So U to E का डायरेक्ट रिलेशन नहीं है, so you need to configure that how to find the U to E. So U greater than or equal to B, यहां से पिक किया हमने, और जो इनका कॉमन पॉइंट है B to K का, सॉरी B to E का, वो ये है, और B ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू E, सो यहां से हम लोगों ने U ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू E, एक रिलेशन तो फॉर्मेट हो गया। S to T का रिलेशन चेक करना है, सो ये नहीं बन सकता, क्योंकि देखो ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू, लेस देन और इक्वल टू डिफरेंट साइन के हो गए, ये कैंसिल हो गया। ओनली कंक्लूजन 1 इज करेक्ट। ओके, ये कोडेड इनइक्वालिटी है, सेम ही होता है, उससे ज्यादा कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होता है, ठीक है। अप्रोक्सीमेटली वी हैव डन मोर देन 80 to 85 टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन, कुछ क्वेश्चंस मैंने दिखा भी दिए आपको, आप देख सकते हो। जैसे ये वाले क्वेश्चंस है ना, आप इसको ट्राई कर सकते हो, सेम कॉन्सेप्ट पर बनने वाले क्वेश्चन है। यू कैन पॉज द स्क्रीन एंड चेक फॉर दिस वीडियोस। ओके, सेम है, वही सेम चीज जो कि हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था अभी, सेम उसी पर अलग अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चंस है, सो आप ये सब चीजें देख लेना, ठीक है। सर्कुलर फेस का क्वेश्चन है, सर्कुलर सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट का क्वेश्चन थे, ये सारा, ठीक है। सो एंड नाउ इफ एनीवन हैज एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क मी, ठीक है, क्योंकि ये सेशन अब क्लोज होने वाला है, द सेशन इज गुड टू एंड। If anyone has any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, from my side, there is only one thing I can tell you. 2010 to 2023, okay. Computer science, okay. Electronics, ECE, okay. Mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, okay. Civil engineering, okay. Electrical engineering, and aerospace engineering. This sixth branch, refer to this sixth branch and solve the question of the PYQs from 2010 to 2023. And once you are attempting the paper on the 4th of February, then you let me know in the after that, once we are also doing the live session, you tell me in the chat section that once you have done this 13 to 14 year question paper of these 6 branches, how much questions did you really think that you need to put extra brain to solve that part? Because at the end of that day, you will feel like, okay, I have attempted that 15-year question paper, and now once I am attempting that point, the question is very similar. You know now that the books has a limitation of the conceptual part. If a plus b is equal to b plus a, that has a limit, okay. अब इस पे आप क्वेश्चंस कितने भी बना लो, so once you have understood the basic limit, now you can make an unlimited kind of a question. So बिल्कुल फोकस रहो कि आपको PYQ डन करना है, then go for anything. This month, don't learn anything new, okay. Just go for the PYQ, that would be more than enough for you, okay. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for being in the session. I wish you all the best for the GATE examination. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. If you have still feel like, okay, we need to come up with the extra sessions, then there is a contest going with the commit with GFG. Okay, you can go apply for that. Okay, and if you think like there is something I can do like in the question paper or anything, we will solve the question paper when the examination is done. Okay, but apart from that, if you need any conceptual help, there is a previous video also available on the and this GFG Gate portal, okay, in the YouTube session. So you can go and watch them too. Okay, so this is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for being in the session. I wish you all the best for the Gate examination. Thank you.